Alright, hi everyone. I am barefaced just because I wanted to show you a couple of the things that I've been using over the last couple of months and they have worked out really well, and I just wanted to share it with you. I probably said that twice, I don't know. Anyways, to get started, obviously I do like everybody else. I wash my face. I have some acne treatment stuff that I use. I put on some under eye moisturizer and stuff like that. But for my actual face, I just moisturized it, so I put my actual moisturizer down on my face. I've been using this Clinique stuff right now, but I also like to use Eucerin face moisturizer with a little SPF in it. But next thing is Milk of Magnesia. Now it sounds funny. You can buy, regular store brand. That's just Walmart generic brand. And I use a large fluffy foundation brush. And I don't know if you can see the powder flying out of it, but it gets dry. And what this does is it's a primer to help with the oilies. And you can see the shine. I don't know if you can see, but I can see the shine in my face. And as soon as I apply this and it dries, the shininess goes away. Now it doesn't make my face any drier, doesn't make me flake or anything like that, but it does allow me to go all day without feeling like my foundation is literally melting off my face. Because I was noticing, especially here where it's warmer, when I wear a full to medium coverage foundation, it could feel like it was, like literally like kind of like melting off or like slipping off my face. So put that down first. Sorry. I just shake up the bottle and then I use what's inside the cap, and that's it. And then I allow my face to dry, and sometimes you'll get a white cast, as you can see around my nose, and you'll get it around the rest of your face. But what I do next doesn't just minimizes that. You don't even see it anymore. So the next thing I'm going to use is a product by Monistat, and I think that it's actually another company. I forget who owns Monistat, but anyways, it's a not for your vagina. Yes, I said it. It's not for your vajayjay. It's called Chafing Relief Powder Gel, and it's just for where they're chafing, and that just can happen a lot more in your vaginal area. But say you had bra that chafed your armpit or something like that, then you could put it there, under wire, that sort of stuff too. However, the ingredients list on this compared to Smashbox's primer, I guess it's in the same, it's almost exactly the same. I think you can find a couple of blogs about it. I might research and put some in there for you and let you see. But I've also been, I didn't put it on the under eye area before, but I'm getting a little up in age, and so it's getting a little crepey in here and looks a little dry. So I've been applying it there too, hoping that it would allow my concealer to not look so, jaggedy and dry in that area. So once I've done that, it more or less kind of dries automatically. You shouldn't have any thick areas. I've always noticed in the past that putting foundation like on my nose has always been really gross and looks funny. But now with the primer on, it makes a huge difference. So next thing I do is I use this Essence of Beauty foundation brush. I love it, love it, love it. I tried to give it to my mother and she's like, no, I don't want it. Which saved me $10, so I didn't have to buy another one for myself. But I'm going to use Revlon ColourStay foundation. And I know a lot of people think it's thick and gooey and like pasty and hard to put on, but I've had something weird happen because I've bought some additional bottles now, making sure I've covered my colors and stuff, that some bottles are thicker than the other, and I don't know why. I don't know if it starts out thicker and as you use it it thins out, or what the case may be, but yeah, it's just weird. So I pour some on my hand so it heats up with my body, and then I just put it on the tip of this, as you can see as I'm brushing it, and I start it in the chin area. I don't know why, I just do, and then I build up towards my eye. And as I go along, I just pick up more. On the cheek area for me, unfortunately, always needs a little extra coverage. So this is an area I always used to neglect, especially when I was younger. I didn't put foundation on my nose because it tended to be a little bit darker and it looked funny, and on my forehead when I was younger. So that's that side. You know, I could put up a little bit more. I'm not much of a concealer. I do under eye concealer, but I don't tend to do much facial concealer. I expect my foundation to kind of cover it, and if it doesn't cover it all the way, well, then concealer's probably not going to do it either. So we're going to go ahead and start on the other side. I do get some redness on my chin, some redness right around the edges of my nose. And I don't know why. I don't irritate those areas, but they still tend to be a little red. And this cheek is always worse than the other. So just covering that tear duct area. And so I always wonder if I looked funny before and nobody said anything. Actually, I still wonder if I look funny now and nobody says anything. But I was really diligent this summer, and I put lots of SPF on my forehead to see if that would diminish the hyperpigmentation of my forehead. It did some, but still not enough, so that I still look masky when I go to put my foundation on my forehead. And then I try to blend it out with my powder. But it is better this year than it has been in past years. So now I'm just kind of blending it in, making sure it's all covered. I noticed this little area right here at the corner of my eye is indented, so it casts a shadow and then can make that area look tired and sickly. I don't know. So I try to really emphasize on that. Later I use the same dirty foundation brush to do any cover-up, pick-up, or anything that I might need under my eyes and stuff like that. I go back and forth for my under-eye concealers. They're not always the same. I don't know, today we'll use some Revlon. And I was watching, I think it's Goss Makeup, and he puts his concealer all the way up on that part of the tear duct, but I don't know, I've tried it a couple of times, but I'm not crazy about it. But yeah, I guess you guys could try your foundation that way. I do like both of them. I like the finish it gives. I think some people are happy to just leave their foundation without any powder, but I like to set it. So I'll do that, and then I'll sign off and finish up the rest. I was using a kabuki for a while to set my face, but I noticed I think I was putting on too much powder. So now I've been using a much larger fluffy brush, and right now I'm just using some CoverGirl True Blend. I like the smell. I know it sounds weird. I always thought it was weird when people said things smelled. Like, I don't smell my mascara. I think that's really odd. But I do like the smell of this stuff. So yeah, other than, you know, some eye primer and eyebrows and that sort of jazz, that's my face routine to get me started. And yeah, I hope you guys might want to try it out. And if you have, let me know. If you have any more questions about it, then go ahead and leave me a comment. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.